Alright, this is a little different one from what I normally do on this channel, but I really need something, like, I need somewhere to put my thoughts because they've just been getting too chaotic lately. I mean, I don't really care if nobody watches this, it's not really the goal, it's just I've been talking to myself nonstop, and it's almost kind of getting into a bad habit. Like, I'm constantly talking to myself because I'm so, like, I don't know, I have so much on my mind. I just feel like if I record it, it might stop. Like, it feels like I'm putting it somewhere so I don't have to constantly think I have to talk to myself. Um, but yeah, I wanted to talk about, like, hyper-realistic dreams. You know, I don't know if it would be considered lucid dreams or not because they're, like, abnormally realistic. I can't tell sometimes if they're actually happen or they're just dreams. Well, I know they're dreams because you know, but oh, sorry about that. You can sit there, I guess. You know, but I think the main thing about them is that I don't know if anyone else gets this, but the dreams are I don't really know how to put this, but they're like almost 100 more times beautiful than real life, and I'm sure people get it, but like it's almost like a glimpse of heaven, if you know what I mean. Um, and every single dream I have, every little grasp of them, they're just better than real life. I feel like I'm in like some sort of paradise. Like yesterday, I was in this house, just a house full of other people. I didn't know them, but it was a big house, and it was in like the middle of this field. I opened the front door, that was like the first thing I did, and then I felt this amazing, amazing breeze coming from the front door, and I just felt like in the most peaceful I've ever felt in my entire life. And I've had dreams like this where I'm just at at a house or in nature, and I'm just at peace, and they're different from like regular dreams because I get regular dreams too, like just random stuff happening, like I don't know, some guy's chasing you with a chainsaw and then the dream ends or something. But the peaceful bliss dreams where I'm just doing nothing or talking to random people or being in some sort of paradise like nature area or in a beautiful house in the nature or in the woods or just somewhere like a next to a beach. And I feel like it's almost like, I've been really having bad suicidal thoughts lately, and as they've gotten worse, the dreams have gotten better, which in a way has kind of helped the suicidal thoughts because I really, really think the dreams help me in a way just to keep going because it's kind of like a break from real life. But I, I don't know. There's another thing. Lately, the dreams had stopped, and then I just had like constant nightmares. And they weren't like the usual kind of nightmares, just like the dreams. They were like very strange. Like I was levitating and I could only see the ceiling of like a school. I don't know, I've never been to the school, just my mind made it up, and I was levitating and looking at the ceiling, and then for some reason I just heard this awful noise, and that's all it was. And then pretty much after that, the dream almost always ends, and it's the same thing. I just look at the ceiling, I'm levitating, an awful sound thing plays, and then I wake up in the middle of the night with a rushing heartbeat, and it's not like once a night, it's like every like 2 hours I get up, and it's the same dream. And I've had a break from the peaceful dreams lately, and I kind of want them back in a way. Well, and not in a way, I do want them back because I'm kind of getting tired of, not sleeping. believe it or not, I got up to record this video because I couldn't sleep because I literally just kept having nightmares. I don't know why that is, but you know, I just feel like I should just share this somewhere, because the abnormal amounts of times I just have so many strange occurrences in dreams. Not only that, like, they feel like they almost, you know, my brother shares some of the same stuff, like we would be in like the same area, or like almost the identical. I think, you know, it's less weird to be in the same area with your brother because, you know, you've shared the same life experiences and your mind might generate, you know, similar locations or similar people. But like when you dream of like the same exact place, like identical, that you've both never been to before in real life, or you've met a person that has the same quirks and mannerisms that never existed in real life before, it gets kind of creepy. And then we shrug it off like a big joke, but it's sometimes I just think there is some sort of like dream world out there, you know. And I don't know, I feel like it's like the only thing that our body gives us to have a little break of real life. And someday I just wish to you know what that is, like why do we have these dreams and where do they exactly come from, because, you know, nobody really knows yet. But I guess yeah, I don't really know what else to say. I'm just trying to think. I don't know. You know, I feel like there's obviously a lot more I could talk about with it, but for right now, I just wanted to get that off my head, if, you know, for just to stop thinking about it, because all I can think about is why am I having these dreams, and why are they happening, and what kind of dreams would I call them? Are they lucid dreams? I don't know, because sometimes I would just be riding my bike or something, and I would have like a almost like flashback to the dream, and it would feel like an actual memory, like I remembered something that I shouldn't have remembered, that was like trapped inside my head. It kind of gets me emotional in a way. I know that might sound a bit weird, but I don't know, I just feel like it's an interesting thing that happens, and I don't know if normal people get this too, but, you know, I just wanted to talk about it. Hello. Yeah, I guess that's pretty much it for now. I might talk about it more later when I think of, like, you know, I might talk about some of the dreams I had. But I have written them down somewhere, and a lot of them I remember, but a lot of them are just, like, not really much to tell, because it's just, like, hours and hours of me, like, walking in a field, and that's it. And I can't really say anything else, because that's all that happens, but it's just utter and complete peace. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it.